upon a time, 3 little trees stood in a forest high on a mountain, dreaming of what they would be when they were grown. The first little tree looked up in the stars, twinkling like diamonds in the night sky.
I want to be the most beautiful treasure chest in the world. I want to be filled with millions of dollars, diamonds, and gold.
The second little tree looked down the mountainside at the ocean far below.
I want to be a strong sailing ship. I want to travel mighty waters and carry powerful kings. I will be the strongest ship in the world.
The third little tree said,
I want to grow so tall that people all over the world will notice me and think that I am the most glorious tree on the hill.
Years passed and the trees grew. And then one day, a lumberjack came to help the trees with the next season of their lives. The first tree was cut down.
Now's my chance to be the most beautiful treasure chest in the world.
And then the mighty second tree was cut down.
Yes, it's my moment to shine. I will finally become a strong ship fit for powerful kings.
The third tree, with its branches stretched toward heaven, was also cut down.
No, what are you doing? I'm supposed to be the most glorious tree on the hill.
The first tree rejoiced when the lumberjack took it to a carpenter's shop. But the carpenter was not thinking about treasure chests. Unexpectedly, he cut and carved the tree into a simple feeding trough. The once beautiful tree was not filled with gold, diamonds, or millions of dollars. Instead, it was covered with dust and filled with hay for hungry farm animals. The second tree was brought to a shipyard. But the shipbuilder was not thinking about mighty sailing ships. Unexpectedly, he hammered and sawed the tree into a simple fishing boat. The once strong tree that was too weak to sail the ocean, it was instead taken to a little lake where every day it carried loads of dead, smelly fish. The third tree was taken to a lumber yard where it was cut into strong beams and then left alone.
Why did this happen? All I ever wanted was to touch heaven.
None of the trees were happy with who they've become, and as time went on, they began to grumble over their circumstance. However, everything unexpectedly changed one starry night. A young mother put her newborn into the humble little trough. This manger is perfect, she thought, and suddenly, the first tree knew it was cradling an unexpected gift, the most important treasure in the world. The second tree was very sad that it had been made into a lowly fishing boat. It had dreamed of becoming a mighty ship worthy of kings. And then one night, the fishing boat was used by a tired traveler and his friends. The third traveler quickly fell asleep, and the boat sailed quietly out into the sea. The sea became rough, and a thunderstorm arose. This frightened the little fishing boat. If only it were a mighty vessel that could withstand the force of the storm.
Lord, save us! Don't you care if we drown?
The man awoke. He stood up, stretched out his hand, and said with a strong voice,
Oh, ye of little faith, why are you so afraid? Peace, be still.
and suddenly the storm stopped as quickly as it had begun. And at that moment, the second tree knew it was carrying an unexpected gift, the Messiah, the powerful Son of God. On a Friday morning, the third tree was taken by soldiers, and it flinched as it was carried through an angry, spitting crowd. It trembled with fear. It trembled with distaste when a man's hands were forced and nailed to it. This wasn't close to anything the third tree had in mind. It had wanted to grow so high that it would be the most glorious tree on the hill.
It is finished.
But the following Sunday, the sun rose. The earth was filled with joy, and the third tree realized that he had held the glorious Lord, the Savior of the world. The first tree had dreams of holding the world's silver and gold, but was given the unexpected gift of holding the world's greatest treasure. The second tree had dreams of becoming the world's strongest ship, fit for the kings of this earth, and instead, he was given the unexpected gift of carrying the King of Kings, the powerful King of Heaven. And every time people looked upon the third tree, they thought of the God of this universe. The third tree became a symbol all over the world of God's amazing grace and love. And that was way better than being the tallest tree on the hill.